Get your action figures at Big Bad Toy Store at the link in the description.
Dragon Ball, horror, kaiju, and more. Steven's Toy Reviews.
Well, hey, collectors, it's Steven here, and, oh boy, we gotta go back to the basics here with yet another classic STR-style unboxing, just because, this is a big box, and no way I can do my normal turntable style. So, old school, just like the Mecha King Ghidorah, we have the Soul of Chogokin MFS3 Type 3 Multi-Purpose Fighting System Kiryu, just gonna say Kiryu. So it's the Millennium Era Mecha Godzilla. Finally here, it is the first Godzilla-related Soul of Chogokin figure. Now, as I've noted in previous videos, most notably my 10 Years of Destruction documentary where we went over the entirety of the SH Monster Arts line, there has not been a Godzilla-related Soul of Chogokin figure yet. There has been Chogokin and some older reviewers who have long since left the playing field. They incorrectly labeled, including myself at one point because I followed their lead, some old Chogokin figures as Soul of Chogokin, but that is not the case, so this is the first one. I am very excited. You may recall we had the Soul of Chogokin Gypsy Danger from some years ago, back when Pacific Rim Uprising, which Tamashii Nations. Where's the rest of our Pacific Rim figures? You know, you were very excited to get on that ball. But anyway, let's get some up-close and personal pictures of the box. So, the cool thing about Soul of Chogokin figures is that I'm just going to go ahead and talk throughout, because the box, it does have some embossment to it on the front. That silver actually does have some texture to it, which is really nice. The Soul of Chogokin line is basically Bandai's flagship. They are known for their amazing robot figures, and this is it. This is the top tier line that they do. There is also the metal build robot spirits, the whole bunch of stuff. If it is robot and it has something akin to metal or die cast in the name, they do it. So, like, I have the metal build Ava units 0, 2, and 1. Those are all awesome. Gypsy Danger, Soul of Chogokin was great. Yeah. So anyway, we took a look at the box, all the promotional pictures, and then here we go. Make sure we are properly lined up and focused in. All right, let's go ahead and open this puppy up. Now, price. US MSRP is, I believe, about $325. So if you're looking to get it, this will be hitting the US retail outlets sometime, hopefully at the end of this month, if not just in time for SDCC. And your boy will get you coverage. All right, so let's go ahead and open this up. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut it right up here where there's one little piece of tape. And oh, yes. So this is something that I have been looking forward to. Some of my friendly contemporaries, if you will, have already had their chance to open theirs. I have not, which at least I've had a chance to do a size comparison with the box. Right, I have my mouse here, which I'm going to turn off and put in my pocket. All right, so we have the first tray here. Let's make sure we are accurately focused in, which we do have a nice instruction booklet, which I will put off to the side. We're probably not going to go over that entire thing in this unboxing, but we do get a nice little like hanger display base here. This is cool as hell. We should get another Monster Arts Kiryu with this in it. I would be so much for that. We should just get a renewal Kiryu. Like, we should just get one overall encompassing from Godzilla against Mechagodzilla and Tokyo SOS. And then this, I believe, is going to be the Machine Dragon himself. Yes, indeed. So we'll put that there. And is that it? That is indeed it. So let me lift the box here over the lights, which is a very sturdy box. I will say I am impressed with the quality of it. Okay, we'll just put the box down over here. So, we will keep the machine dragon over here. The base, do we want to put it together right now? Looks like it'll be easy to do. I think I'm going to put that together off screen just because this is more so the unboxing, and I will do a video on how to do that for the review. The review is going to be rather in-depth. So we will open up Kiryu now. Okay, so we basically get a bigger, badder, more impressive Shinagawa Final Battle version Kiryu. So if you're familiar with that monster arts, I almost cut myself. You know what we're getting here. So you can see we get different neck parts. We're not going to be able to actually look at everything. We get different neck parts. We get replacement arm parts. The chest piece, that is replaceable. We get the gauntlets. We get the backpack. We get everything. So chest is already opened up a bit. As you can kind of already infer, oh, I am going to need my knife. There's some tape. From the promo pics, this lights up. So one of the big things that some folks are worried about will be the articulation. From what I've gathered thus far, the articulation seems just fine with no real qualms, which is good. This is my third, technically fourth Soul of Chogokin figure, so I have no expectations other than this is going to be great. But the real thing is that, is this going to be, you know, a north of $300 figure? That is going to be it. So let's go ahead, and I'm assuming that by default that the right arm is not attached, so I'll get that out. Oh, he's heavy. We're going to get a scale to see how heavy he is for the review. And I was correct. So by default, there he is. Oh, I thought I could be sneaky. Look at that. Mouth opens and closes. Woo! So there's a switch for the eyes. We will look at the instructions and we will do the lighting test here in just a minute. We're not going to do all the swappable parts. We're just going to test the light features. And then we will call this a day. So everything looks good. So the... Ooh. Just from first glance, I will say that the articulation scheme appears to be modeled after the monster arts. Again, at first glance. Which is good. Oh, that snapped in. Hold on. Oh, that is easy to remove, which is exactly what we need. Oh, yeah. Okay, so, the tail. Again, moves just like the monster arts, which is not a bad thing. The monster arts is probably one of my favorite figures of the line. I like hearing the ratchets. It's nice and oh. Hips are good. Are we able to kick out to the side? I'm pushing it and I don't really want to push it. Yeah, because you'll see they use the same joint system to kind of kick that out forward. And then we got rocker movement. We do have some rocker movement. Okay. So let me pause this real quick and then let me figure out the battery stuff. All right, folks, and this is why you do multiple takes. So what you can do is you can pop off the head and you can pop off the Absolute Zero cannon, and there will be, come on, there will be one of these little tabs, right? and this tab is blocking the batteries. I thought the batteries like Gypsy Danger would be separate in the box. That's not true. So with the Mechagodzilla head, what you have to do is you just flip the switch, boop, and then the lights come on, and then you just reattach the eyeballs, and you line up with the tubes in the neck. I need to get this out of the way so I make sure I don't break the tail. The tubes in the neck with the holes that's pretty aggravating, but again, this is just an unboxing, so let's just, make sure this pops in. No big deal. Okay, so we got that in, right? And then there'll also be a tab here. You make sure that's pushed up. You open up the cannon doors, right? You slide this in, and you're like, oh, it doesn't work. Oh well. So the instructions say sold separately. You press the vents here. Boom. Now, it's not actually flickering in real life, but there you go. All right, so that's going to finish up the review. I'm going to figure out how to get Kiryu's head back on, and we're going to actually work on the review. Why? Because this is priority number one for me. I know a lot of folks are really happy with the Millennium version of Mechagodzilla overall, and quite frankly, this is something that I want to get on ASAP, okay? I know you're excited for it, I'm excited for it. Some of my contemporaries are referring to this as Figure of the Year, and I want to throw my hat in the ring so you know how I think. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thanks to the patrons who support the channel. Here is your end card. We got a lot of fun stuff coming up this summer. We just recently had a gallery where ants ruined my Memorial Day cookout. Womp womp. Check it out if you want to see what I'm talking about. Here's going to be the end card so you can check out some other videos that I have up, and maybe we can revisit the Kiryu duology of the SH Monster Arts lineup. Thanks again for watching, folks, and I'll catch ya in the next video.